Hey, how's it going? Today we're gonna go over how to draw Godzilla merging into, Carnage, or Carnage took over Godzilla, right? That's kind of the idea, the Carnage symbiote there. So let's get started, okay? I'm gonna talk my way through this, and you will learn this as well. It's gonna be a headshot, a little bit kind of coming down, but mostly headshot. Gonna go right here, and I'm gonna pull a kind of a wiggly line at the front. I want this front of the snout of Godzilla. Curve back. Line up over here. It's gonna be bumpy all over the place because Carnage is a very bumpy character, right? Curve right here. Let's go to the back over here. A little bit of the back of Godzilla's eye over there. Curve down here up for the eye, and curve right here. He's got like he still has his regular eye, but it's gonna be curving backwards into that. So it's gonna be inside the shape. Down over here, and I'm gonna throw the teeth right off the bat because Carnage is obviously this tooth-like character, and he's very big on the, I would say, as far as like the teeth go, as far as Venom goes, the big part of their character is their teeth. Curving in here for the cheekbone, up. Let's go over here to the eyeball, or the eye, Carnage eye. It's going to be right here. It's more of like a design on this version. Nasal cavity. Continue to pull back. Right, kind of wiggling there. Curve down here. And we're gonna have his tongue come out. Zigzag here. Down over here. And then kind of the back side of that mouth on the far side, because that's something that's always a thing. Cool. Now go back of the jaw here. Curve underneath. And we're gonna go down here. His neck's gonna slowly get bigger, right? His body gets slowly bigger. And I'm kind of wiggling the line down as it happens. Over here as well. Let's go over here and draw the spike right here in the back. Line right there. Line right here. Continue to make it bigger. It's going to go off the page there. Like so. Alright. His jaw's looking a little big. I would say, I would say it should shrink a little. I think his jaw's too big. Godzilla's jaw's normally not that big. I'm gonna go back over here. Curve here, curve here. And I would say from this point, let me draw the top, like one hand coming out. No, should I draw one hand coming out? Let me see. Down over here, yeah, let's out. Go outward over here. Draw like maybe his finger. Carnage tends to do this kind of axe thing a whole lot, so maybe I can do this thing with his hand. But before that, I'm gonna do the bottom here. Curve over here. Right on. So for his hand, I want to make it look like something different, like he's forming it into something. I'm just not sure what to do exactly. I guess we could just give him like extra long nails right there. So if that's his thumb, we're gonna go over here, curl out for the next one here, for the next one here. Actually, I would say that's not his thumb, that's his forefinger. Over here on this side, that would be his thumb. Again, kind of that wiggliness, that kind of bizarre kind of look that Carnage has. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to darken out the shadow here. Like in the eye. Or it's kind of like a design the symbiote has. And then there's going to be black all over the place. So for example, his teeth right here will be mostly dark. Okay? Mostly dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take time to kind of, well, I'll do some of it here. So I'm going to fill in most of the teeth dark while leaving a little bit of line around them. One over here. One here. Kind of throwing in a lot of, like, same thing with the bottom of the teeth as well. Same thing, they're very, very dark. You could make them totally black, but you don't want to hide the edges sometimes, because sometimes you won't be able to control it. So you want to be able to control it. And so the symbiote takes over there and it kind of slithers out, almost like he's got ink on his teeth. And as it goes up here, it starts to roll into the red parts, right? This part will take way too long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this into a speed kind of mode, and then I will come back and explain what happened. Alrighty, let me move this a little bit there. Alright, so what I ended up doing was kind of doing that everywhere, right? Where there's like a big bunch of like black area, kind of congregate in one area here, and it like seeps out as if it's like kind of trailing off, and that's kind of like a big difference between Venom and Carnage, right? Carnage is a little crazier, a little out there, a little more wacky. So I thought this was a much better approach to it, to be honest. So that's kind of what I thought. Well, now we're gonna color him in, so we're gonna do that right now. I'm kind of torn on how to color him exactly because I only have really one tone of red here, but I'm gonna see if it might be good enough though. Yeah, I think this red should be fine, because sometimes what ends up happening is the red's too dark, right? And if it's too dark, I don't know, it just doesn't look right personally. So I'm very iffy about it. I might leave a little bit of white exposed, right, as a highlight. Kind of at the top there, and I think when I leave that white highlight, it's gonna give it more flavor, more dimension. You know, I do that a lot when I color stuff. But yeah. Anyways, my first introduction to Carnage, by the way, was actually in the Spider-Man cartoon from the 1990s. I kind of did see him in the comics a little bit, but I wasn't like a huge comic book reader. I did read comics, of course, right? Because I'm like super big on that. I'm super big on the art and stuff like that. But I slowly got more into like video games, so that was kind of more my forte. But yeah, I do remember that Carnage episode. I even remember that crummy, I don't know if it was crummy, but it was like this weird Spider-Man show that only went on for like, I don't know, 7 episodes. And it had, it was about Peter Parker going to another planet. If anybody remembers that, let me know, because I know that people have put summaries of that show online. Yeah, okay. That's kind of working. Kind of looking at that red, trying to make sure it works. I'm more or less just kind of going over this stuff. The reason I use this marker, Copic, by the way, and if you really want to know about Copic markers, please go to sketchingeasy.com. I talk about those markers over there, and I give you recommendations. But the thing I like about Copic markers is that they don't smear. Like if I did this right now in a Crayola, it would be all over the place. It'd be smearing all over the place, but it's not, because this is cool, and it works. So that's the thing I like about it a lot. If you like this drawing, by the way, please hit that like. I should have said that a lot earlier, and I am kind of taking my time here. I'm trying not to brush through the dark really hard, because you never know, it might actually smear a bit, because this is very recent. Normally what I do is I let these dry, but I did not let it dry right now. I'm still leaving a little bit of white at the top for a highlight. There we go. And if you want like a full body version, I can definitely do that. Just request it. But yeah, it's like I said, one of the most fun things ever to do these mixture videos. So just kind of let me know. Oh man, this marker's finally dying out. I guess I'm gonna have to like I think I'm gonna have to buy a new one, honestly. That's too bad. I was at Michael's today too. I should have bought a replacement there. But it needs to be the big fat ones here. Some of the other ones are like just don't work very well. Or I might just buy it off the internet. Let me take care of the back of his head here. I didn't do that. Let me know who your favorite character is, or if you want to see any other character combinations, I will totally do that. You just gotta let me know. I might actually color the stomach in something. It looks pretty nice like that, honestly, the white. I'm like tempted to leave it there, or maybe put like a lighter version since my marker's dying here. Let me put a little bit of orange in the mouth. Let me see. I don't know if that orange is gonna work. I want to put like a light or pink. Let me put pink in the mouth, or because sometimes. Is that gonna work right here? It's okay. I was wanting more of like an orange kind of look. Yeah, that tongue has to be red, honestly. I was thinking about making the tongue something else, but it kind of has to be red. All right, there. Oh man, see, I shouldn't have done that. I should have left it a little more exposed because of the that area. I am probably gonna leave the stomach exposed because I really kind of like the way that looks, and I might just color in some of the edges, right? Like he's got that. I kind of dig that. Yeah, I'm gonna probably color in some of the stuff here. Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit, but I think I'm gonna leave that white because I think the white looks really cool. Anyways, I really hope you're doing good. I hope you have an amazing day, and yeah. Hit me up in the comment section if you have any questions or anything of that sort. I will totally make it happen. So yeah, also don't forget, you know, sign up at the main website, and there's a lot more to come. Okay, talk to you laters.